Hi, I'm Trisha Gray, founder of Sing Like a Star Studios, where you will learn to sing stronger, sing higher, and sing like a star. I hope you enjoy the following instructional video and the course.
You can sing like a star. You can sing like a star. You can sing like...
Step 7. Advanced Skills. The Step 7 advanced skills are dynamics, flexibility, advanced vibrato, stepwise motion, power, and singing songs. In Step 7, you'll learn all about vocal health and advanced musical skills like dynamics, flexibility, stepwise motion, advanced vibrato, power, and how to apply the skills you'll learn in the exercises to songs. You will learn about voice disorders and how to maintain a healthy voice in the How Your Voice Works chapter. You will learn how to combine tools such as vowels, consonants, and scales effectively to get results in the Tools for Training Voices chapter. You will learn how to apply these combined tools and how to perform the Step 7 vocal exercises for dynamics, flexibility, stepwise motion, advanced vibrato, and power correctly in the Learning the Step chapter. You will see how much information you've retained from reading the chapters in the Test Your Knowledge chapter. How your voice works. How your voice works. Disorders due to trauma. It's important to be able to recognize vocal issues that result from trauma and vocal abuse, and to know how to prevent these problems from occurring. Most vocal issues, such as cysts, nodules, polyps, and hemorrhages, happen because of repeated trauma to the vocal folds. Singing too loudly, too long, or with too much air pressure will result in edema or swelling of the folds, which then leads to further issues if not addressed by vocal rest, rehabilitation, and better vocal technique. Swelling of the vocal folds prevents midline vocal fold closure. When the folds do not adduct, the voice is breathy or hoarse. You might feel that you have to work harder to produce tone. You might not be able to sing soft, high pitches. These are all indications of vocal fold swelling. Cysts, nodules, polyps, and hemorrhages, once manifested, tend to reoccur unless you change your habits. Voice disorders require vocal rest, retraining the voice with better vocal technique, and, if all else fails, surgery. If you experience hoarseness for longer than 2 weeks, you should be scoped by an otolaryngologist before continuing with lessons or singing engagements. Symptoms of vocal fold trauma include vocal fatigue, an unreliable voice, delayed voice initiation, a low gravelly voice, voice breaks, an airy or breathy voice, the inability to sing high soft notes, an increased effort to speak or sing, hoarse and rough voice quality, frequent throat clearing, and extra force needed to produce tone. In some cases, surgery can damage the vocal folds because part of the vocal fold may be scraped away along with the growth, and this will affect the sound of the voice. It might even destroy your ability to sing. So it makes good sense to avoid the problem in the first place with proper technique and good vocal habits. In the image on the left, you can see normal vocal folds, nothing appearing on either side of the folds. Nodules on the upper right, also known as singer's nodes. This is firm scar tissue or calluses that appear on both sides of the fold at the midpoint, where repeated collision trauma is the greatest. Vocal fold cysts are spherical or ovoid structures located deeper within the fold than nodules or polyps. They can be solid or filled with fluid. Polyps are softer and more gelatinous than nodules. Polyps protrude from the free edge of the fold. They appear first only on one fold, but a reactive nodule may form at a contact point within the opposite fold. A hemorrhage is a polyp that has a leaking blood vessel within the fold, resulting in a hemorrhagic polyp. A granuloma is an inflammatory growth, typically occurring on the back or posterior portion of the fold, either on one side or on both sides. Granulomas can occur due to intubation during surgery. Tools for training voices. Tools for training voices. The tool charts. The tool charts show the SLAS tools that develop mix and balanced registration with the function of each tool. When designing the program, we chose tools that would most effectively address every conceivable vocal issue. These charts describe why each of the tools in the 8 steps of vocal development was selected and how the combination of vowels, consonants, scales, and other tools work together to create exercises that get results. For students whose vocal tendency is to strain and pull the lower register too high, that's the unbalanced pulled lower category, we selected tools that provide release. For singers who are breathy and weak, that's the undeveloped or unbalanced pulled lower singers, we use tools that provide better vocal fold adduction. Your vocal tendencies may shift, so you must always be aware of your current vocal tendencies and select exercises that are most appropriate for where you are right now. As Gilbert and Sullivan say, let the punishment fit the crime. From the Mikado. Tools for training voices. Always ask, is what I'm hearing too heavy or too light? Does it need more vocal fold adduction or less adduction? Do I need more hold or more release? The objective is always to get into the mix by using tools that counteract incorrect tendencies. Gradually move from friendly vowels and consonants and sounds towards those that are more challenging, always aiming for balanced registration and mix. Learning the step. In Step 7, we're working on advanced musical skills and learning to apply these skills to singing songs. You will learn to vary dynamics to be a more exciting performer, to sing with flexibility, to create various vibrato types for different musical styles, to increase power safely, and to sing melodies in stepwise motion. This is much harder than singing intervals. Then you will learn to apply all these fabulous skills to singing songs. And now, with your new skills in place, you'll be singing songs well, with great control, intonation, and power. Skill 1 is dynamics. Crescendo means to get louder, and decrescendo or diminuendo means to get softer. We want to be able to do either of these without engaging extrinsic interfering muscle. Increasing volume requires just enough and not too much increased air pressure and a corresponding increase in vocal fold tension. Decreasing volume involves a decrease in air pressure and a corresponding decrease in vocal fold tension.
Day by day by day by day by day by day by day.
Tone quality and pitch should remain constant during changes of volume. Don't allow a crescendo or decrescendo diminuendo to affect intonation or timbre. To develop better dynamics and vocal control, we use messa di voce exercises, singing a gradual crescendo and decrescendo.
No, no, no.
Skill 2, flexibility. Flexibility exercises build a healthy, elastic, and pliable vocal instrument and prepare your voice to execute clean riffs and runs in Step 8 style. Start slow and then build up to lightning fast flexibility.
Ma me mi mo, ma me mi mo, ma me mi mo, ma me mi mo.
Skill 3 is advanced vibrato. The word vibrato comes from the Italian word vibrare, to vibrate. Vibrato is a regular, rapid, minimal variation in pitch during singing, which produces a stronger and richer tone. Vibrato is typically characterized in terms of 2 factors: the amount of pitch variation, which is known as the extent of vibrato, and the speed with which the pitch is varied. That's the rate of vibrato. A healthy vibrato rate is between 5 to 6 hertz or cycles per second. Faster than 8 cycles per second is called tremolo. It's an unpleasant, bleating goat sound. Slower than 4 cycles per second produces a wobble, which is problematic because pitch becomes too variable. Vibrato is created by a combination of the TA muscle and the diaphragm. Vibrato originates in the brain and is initiated via the limbic system, the part of the brain that creates emotion. That's why advanced singers automatically use vibrato on sustained pitches and emotional sections of a song. Vibrato is an oscillation or slight variation of frequency, which is perceived as pitch, and or amplitude. Frequency variations of a quarter step above the mean of the pitch and a quarter step below are pleasing to the ear. Wider variations do exist in some styles. We will be working on several variations of vibrato. The first is a more advanced version of the pulse vibrato that we explored in steps 2 and 3. We also work on 2 variations of pitch change or laryngeal vibrato, pitch change up and pitch change down. We will learn to use effects like straight tone into a delayed vibrato and increasing vibrato speed.
Yeah. Hey.
Skill 4 is stepwise motion. It's easier to sing wider intervals than it is to sing melodies in stepwise motion. Singing an ascending stepwise scale without flipping, straining, or voice breaks takes time and practice, but that is what we have to do in songs. Slight alterations of the tongue, lips, jaw space, and soft palate are necessary to achieve a unified vocal quality from the lowest to the highest pitches. These movements alter the formant and harmonic relationships, making the transition from lower register to upper register imperceptible. And that's our goal. Power. When increasing power, we must remember that air pressure must never exceed the resisting capability of the vocal folds. We must maintain balance to sing well. When working on increased power, we need to coordinate and balance 4 components of our vocal system: the balanced onset, the balance of TA and CT muscle activity, balanced resonance, or more precisely, formant harmonic activity, which we control by the way we shape the resonators of the pharynx and mouth, including the tongue, lips, jaw space, and soft palate, and the balance of air pressure and vocal fold resistance, or air and muscle. Skill 6 is singing songs. To improve the way you sing songs, you can vocalize the song on, first, the semi-occluded sound, the lip roll, tongue trill, or even straw phonation. This is a great way to find good vocal fold vibration and a balance of subglottal and supraglottal air pressure. Then vocalize the song on an imposed larynx, such as a hooty g or g, for depth and transitions. Then try it on the pharyngeal or bratty sounds like neigh for edge.
Nay, 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 nay.
Then try it on a friendly compression sound like or for mix and balanced onset. Vocalize the song on a mum to center the vowel.
Ma, 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 ma.
For legato, eliminate the consonants and vocalize the song on vowels only. For example, the phrase on and on would become ah, ah. Since we sing primarily on vowels, eliminating the consonants improves legato and overall vocal production tremendously. Speak the text of a phrase, then sing it, keeping the same clear and balanced vocal production you found when speaking the phrase.
At, at, at. At, at, at.
Watch out for diphthongs. Delay the final vowel sound of a diphthong until the very last moment. It should be an afterthought. Remember, a diphthong is a combination of two vowel sounds.
Why, oh, why, oh, why?
For release, if you're straining, try bending forward or execute a plie on high notes. Bending forward or bending the knees when approaching a high note tricks the extrinsic muscles into letting go. For reduction, try the cry. The cry encourages greater vocal fold proximity.
Nay, 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 na, 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 na.
Maintain an even volume level from bottom to top, even if that means reducing the overall volume to match the lower and upper registers. Only sing as loud on the bottom as you can on the top. Often, particularly with ascending melodies, singers may need to decrease volume as they approach the first bridge to find a better balance. Your assignment. Watch all the instructional videos in Step 7. Read these chapters in the instructions section. How your voice works, disorders due to trauma, tools for training voices, the tool charts, learning the Step 7, advanced musical skills. Sing the exercises along with the recorded tracks. Perform the exercises daily for 30 to 60 minutes. Practice the skills in order. The skills you're developing in this section are dynamics, flexibility, vibrato, stepwise motion, power, and singing songs. Use the suggestions in singing songs to solve any issues you might have in a song. You will know you've achieved the objectives of the exercise if you're singing with a clear, strong, energized, and free vocal sound. Record yourself and analyze what you hear. Log in your practice journal. Practice days, exercises practiced, what you got better at, and what you need to work on. Take the test. Test your knowledge. Step 7. And as always, have fun practicing. Exercises. About the exercises. Each exercise is demonstrated twice by a professional singer. Always listen to both demonstrations carefully, even after you know the exercise. We learn by imitation. After you hear the exercise, then you try it. Then it's demonstrated again. Then you sing it again. Then you will sing the exercise in several keys. Always watch yourself in the mirror. Always wear your SLAS breathing belt. And sing with energy. We should be able to hear you across the street. Listen to the intro track in each step before you start working on the exercises. Always wear the SLAS breathing belt. You can purchase that at www.singlikeastar.com/store. This is essential for breath management. Pay attention to your hand and mouth position. The palm should be on the chin. Thumb and finger are on either side of the mouth. The jaw is down. The mouth is neutral. And the alternate hand is on the waist with the thumb to the back to monitor breath management and appoggio. And as always, have fun practicing. If you have questions or need further support, email our support staff at support@singlikeastar.com. Thanks for watching the video. If you'd like to purchase further courses, such as our songwriting course or Succeeding in the Music Business, please visit the website at www.slascourses.com. If you'd like to register for private lessons at Sing Like a Star, please visit www.singlikeastar.com. We'll see you soon at Sing Like a Star Studios.
You can sing like a star. You can sing like a star. You can sing like a star.